With you, Evan McPherson, getting this one started. And off we go from Tampa. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback. Right to the air, it's Mayfield. And drop, it's Tez Johnson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. On first down is Mayfield. He's got the connection there to Ibuka. From the 46. Here's 2nd and 6. A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Baker going to give it to Irvin, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's a gain of a yard.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
Last week's performance, Mike, probably when you go back and look at it, the thing that stands out the most is just a little bit too inconsistent for their liking. I mean, he found a way to ultimately lead his team to a victory, and that's the biggest thing. But with that said, he has to do a better job of keeping the ball from getting into the wrong hands. He got too careless at times, and they made him pay for it. If he does that here today, he might not get so lucky.
And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 82 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Carter on the return. And he is stopped. That's 25. The drive will begin there. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. And he's been a workhorse in the backfield this season, right there amongst the league leaders in rushing late in the campaign. The RPO, they'll get this to Ibuka. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And this will be a Bucs first down as the tackle's made at about the 38-yard line.
Gain of 8. That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Out right and catch made. That's Ibuka. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down. A give. This is Irvin. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. You get a look there, and his numbers on the ground from a week ago. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Baker. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 12 yards.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Buccaneers, 1st down.
They'll run with Irvin. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite them right here.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
The 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run of the gut. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down. A couple of 1st downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another 1st down.
13 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
Right back to him on 1st down. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
9-yard line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. So a little extra time to think about this 3rd and goal as we've hit the end of the 1st. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they will see what they can do with this 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. McPherson's kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Buccaneers offense ready to take over once again. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. The handoff, it's Irvin. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
That's Ibuka in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38. On play action, Mayfield. That's going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
The Cowboys offense and their running back set to go once more. And he is the NFL leading rusher here in the month of December. A strong finish in the final stretch could earn him the crown. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8. Pulling back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. First touchdown of the game for the NFL's leader in rushing TDs. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
McPherson, good on the extra point. Cowboys move further out in front. It is now 17-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Carter on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with 1st down. That's caught. It's Bucky Irvin. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the
That
pickup.
is Ferguson in motion.
At the 31-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Mayfield to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
That's good for a 1st down.
Here's Irvin. some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
To throw is Mayfield. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. They hook up again. Second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
First and 10.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Second and 10.
Intended for Emeka Ibuka. Incomplete. It leads to
throwing is Mayfield. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a first down.
That's another Buccaneers.
On first down, here's Irvin. Not much happening there, just a short game.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the goal line and in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown Buccaneers. His 4th TD grab of the season. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cowboys offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it doesn't work. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They go play action with Wilson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Open man, left side. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. A gain of 15. And a Cowboy first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Going right complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 60 on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Cowboys up their lead. It's now 24-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Mayfield. There's a short one by Ferguson, and that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. And a first down.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
To 2nd and 10.
Baker to throw. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. That's Ibuka in motion. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cowboys.
Back to throw. Wilson. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. A ball deep for the end zone.